Hey everybody, welcome back to John's Firearms 705 Life Hacks and Do-It-Yourself Items. Once again today we're stepping away from the firearms and stepping into the kitchen. We're going to be making some gingerbread cookies today, or if you want you can pass them off around Halloween and Christmas as pumpkin spice. People will not know the difference. What are we looking at for ingredients? 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I didn't sift it, why bother? We got a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of butter or margarine. If you're using margarine, try using one that rhymes with nacelle. And you can also skip the salt if you use this. We also have a 1/2 cup of molasses. For the dry spices, we have 2 tablespoons ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 tablespoon of ginger, teaspoon of ground cloves, teaspoons of nutmeg, teaspoon of baking soda, little wee 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg that is at room temperature. Also, make sure your butter or margarine is softened, not really cold. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put all the dry ingredients into our mixer and we'll whisk that up. Okay, so we got all the dry ingredients whisked up together. They're all nicely incorporated. We can go ahead and add in our wet ingredients, our butter, margarine, our molasses, and our egg. Okay, now that we have all the wet ingredients in there, let's lower our mixer. Let's lock it in place and then start it up. That's gonna start out pretty wet. Just kind of bring the dry stuff on the side, bring it in, push it over. Okay, so when it's done, it basically is going to come together like this. It's a little bit soft, but it's fairly incorporated. It's nice together. Kind of has the same color as those Halloween candies when I was a kid, the Candy Kisses. So anyway, we're just going to ball this up. We're going to put it in a smaller bowl. We're going to put it in the fridge until it firms up. Then we'll be able to roll it out and cut some cookies. All right, we'll see you then. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes. I've taken the dough out of the fridge. It's firmed up quite a bit. And just for the sake of time and argument here, I've gone and rolled it out between 2 pieces of parchment paper. Just makes it easier, it doesn't stick. I don't have to add extra flour on top of the rolling pin. I've gone and just used a simple circle cookie cutout. This particular recipe will yield about 40 to 42 cookies depending. I usually go about 1/4 inch thick. Again, I cook them at 350 for 8 minutes in the oven on the middle rack. This is what they look like. I can get 13 on the one tray. And they come out after 8 minutes. I'll usually leave them on the cookie sheet for maybe a minute or 2 just for the bottom to get a little bit more crispness. At which point I usually slide them off on a cutting board and they just sit there for a little while, and then after that they are ready to serve. Look at those things. Pumpkin spice or gingerbread. Try it out and you tell me. Peace out, have fun, be safe.